So if you're on the right side of the duck, look right and down. Left side of the duck, look left and down. This year, 114th running of the Boston Marathon ended right here. Tell you the man who crossed that line more than anyone else in history. King of the Boston Marathon, Johnny Kelly. Kelly won the marathon twice, came in second 7 times. He was in the top 10 19 times. But Johnny Kelly started and completed 58 consecutive Boston Marathons, last when he was 84 years old. 2 years ago, we lost a king. Johnny Kelly passed away, 97 years old. We miss Johnny Kelly. We're almost done with the marathon, but not quite. I'm going to toss a little marathon tidbit in a moment. Before I do that, look ahead of us to the right above the trees. That's the top of my favorite building in Boston. I'll show you the rest of it in a moment. Trinity Episcopal Church. Considered to be one of the 10 most architecturally important buildings in America. The architect Henry Hobson Richardson. The church was built 1877. But first, before we see a better view of the Trinity Church, I'm going to give you a little tidbit about the Boston Marathon. First, I got to go figure out what this guy is doing. All right. I'm going to go around them. But first, I'm going to let these cars go. Go, 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 go. So I'm not holding up traffic. All right, for you guys on the left, you can feel free to stand up to see us a bit better, especially if I'm going to be on the second lane over. Can't figure out where this guy's going. Look directly to the right on the sidewalk, the big round stone. It's the Walk of Fame for the Boston Marathon. All the winners of the marathon have their names etched in that stone. Starts on the inside, goes to the outside. In the middle of the stone, depicted in stone, that's the route of the Boston Marathon. Shows you all the towns it goes through. Pretty cool. Now she leaves. All right, now I'll get the trees out of the way. You guys look out to right. This is a work of art. Henry Hobson Richardson at his best, Trinity Church. Now, towards the end of the tour, I'm going to bring you down a street called Clarendon Street. I'll give you an even better look at the church. I'll tell you one more important fact about my favorite building in Boston. But before we get out of here, I will introduce you to the man. Statue of the first rector of the Trinity Church, Reverend Phillips Brooks. He was mad popular in Boston. So popular when they unveiled his statue, there was a big controversy. Here's what it was all about. When the van gets out of the way, look off to your right. The guy in front, we all loved him, Phillips Brooks. Who's that guy behind him? Oh yeah, that's Jesus Christ. They actually put Jesus Christ behind Phillips Brooks. When they unveiled that statue, people went out of their minds. But in Boston, that was pretty much the way things were. We'll come back to the Trinity Church later on the tour. Right now, I've formulated a new plan. We're going to go from one church to another church to another church. Started the Trinity Church, my favorite church in Boston. We're going to move on to my favorite church steeple in Boston. But while we got the red light, I've never counted this, but I probably should have. I assume I say the word Boston about 1,000 times during a tour. Here's where Boston came from. You have to go back to the 5th century for this one. 5th century England, there was a small fishing village. There was a monk that used to pray over the fishing boats every day before they went out to sea. His name was St. Botolph, which means fisher's helper. After he died, they renamed the village after him. It was called St. Botolph's Town. Over time, they contracted this to Bottleston, England. If you say Boston very quickly over a long period of time, you come up with